Let me present my presentation. The title is Daily Communication of Social Interaction in Batak Toba Language. Introduction. People use language to communicate with others. Language use is often determined by norm in the society where it is used. That is to say that the diction used in conversation depends on who talks to whom. In Batak Toba language, the way that speaker communicate with older people is different from the younger one. The objectives of this research are to find out the aspect of social interaction where social linguistic routine are found, and then the way social linguistic routine in social interaction in Batak Toba language are expressed. Review of literature, language and social interaction. People use language to cooperate and to interact with person in society. We talk to our friends, our families, and our associates by using language. Social linguistic routine. Talking about social linguistic routine, there is a proverb in Bahasa Indonesia that saying lain lubuk lain ikannya. That is to say, every language has their own way to express ideas in social interaction. Method. The study was done by using qualitative design. It is a kind of research to explore Batak Toba language phenomena naturally on the topic under discussion. The data of this research were collected from two sources. They are documentary study. The writer looked up data about social linguistic routines in social interaction in Batak Toba language from written conversation from in Batak Toba language. Observation. The writer directly observed the participant in the field as the object of this research. Therefore, the data collected through recording are based on the naturally utterance produced by the participant. Finding and discussion. Greeting. Horas in Batak Toba language is a very famous word. Literally, horas means long life. For example, horas amang nungaleleng hitadang pajupang. Next, self-introduction. When Batak Toba people are introduced themselves, they never introduce themselves by saying name, but family name. For example, like Amani Jonathan do Pangguaraku. Offering. The other kind of social linguistic routine in Batak Toba language is offering. It is the action of offering or giving something to someone else. For example, like Jolo marsi panganon mahita ateh, adeng do sautik nahu patu pahami. Next, giving. Giving is an act of handing something to another person without paying or exchange. The example of giving in Batak Toba language is Jolo marsi panganon mahita ateh, adeng do sautik nahu patu pahami. Apologizing. Apologizing is asking for an excuse to someone because we feel that we do something wrong. For example, mangido maaf audah nu ngamambayan hasit roham. Permission. In Batak Toba tradition, one of the circumstances in which permission is required is when someone wants to pass by other person, especially older person. For example, like saat tabi namburu buat hamu jolo cuci tangannya. Next, invitation. An invitation is request to someone to come to a party. The example of invitation in Batak Toba language is horas among rohamu di pesta parboga sonianak ta di hari Sabtu dah. This expression is usually replied directly by saying nauli kropehami. Next, reply. Batak Toba people are very familiar with expressing deep respect to somebody else who have come to their party or have given help. For example, mau lihat godang mah di haroromunada. Next is request. According to Lee in Astronombarita 2017, requests include polite words such as please. So the example is sertabi tulang pageser hamu jolo sautik to older people and then geser jasautik to younger people. Next is regrets. According to Hornby in the Astronombarita 2018, regret is defined as the feeling of sadness of something or annoying or disappointment because something has not been done. For example, like amang tahe delunai tugason saya. Next, leave taking. According to Lee in Astronombarita in 2018, leave taking is a way of expressing you leave from one place. For example, like lau majul hami among horas. So the conclusion is, based on the analysis of social linguistic routine in Batak Toba language, it can be drawn that the social linguistic routine in Batak Toba language found many aspects of social interaction like greetings, self-introduction, offering, giving, apologizing, permission, invitations, reply, request, regret, and leave-taking. Social linguistic is not any fixed social linguistic routine for each of the routine above because they depend on some factor like kinship, age, gender, and vulnerability. We can call amang, pinang, tulang nan tulang amang boru nan boru, ito, lai, hela, parumayan amang bau, inang bau, bere, paraman, para, and next. Thank you.